Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, to make his speech, may I respectfully invite the Governor of Rivers State, His Excellency Nyesom Wike, Commander of the Order of the Niger, Grand Service Star of Rivers State, Power of Sports Africa.
Your name is Your Excellency, our special guest of honor, the former governor of Kaduna State, the former national chairman of the People's Democratic Party, distinguished Senator Ahmed Makarfi, Your Excellency, the former governor of our state, Your Excellency, the former Deputy Governor of Kaduna State, the Honorable Speaker of the State House of Assembly and the Deputy Speaker, the distinguished Senator representing Rivers West Senatorial District, the former Deputy Speakers of the House of Representatives, Right Honorable Chubudo Nwuche and Austin Opara, Chairman of PDP Elders Council, Chief Ferdinand Alabraba, our distinguished leaders, members of the State Executive Council, the delegation, the chairman of PDP in Kaduna State, and members of the special guest of honor delegation, our traditional rulers that are here, my dear brothers and sisters, the two chairmen of Ahoada East and Ahoada West, the Ekpena community, the people of Ekpena, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. Ekpena Mekano, special guest of honor, let me on behalf of the government and people of the state most sincerely appreciate and thank you for honoring our invitation to be with us for 2 days and today commissioning Ekpena Road, and tomorrow we'll be back to Ahoada East to commission one of the roads. Your Excellency, it may interest you to know that I don't even know where they call Ekpena. This is my first time of coming to where they call Ekpena. All I see there is as Ahoada. But see, when you are passing on the road, you will not know how big these communities are. This is one project I have never supervised. In all the projects, I have not been here to supervise this particular project. So when I was told that the project had been completed, and it was done by a local contractor, we believe that while we give out jobs to other big contractors, we should also encourage the local contractors. And I'm happy that we are not disappointed with the work done by the company. It's one of the promises I made when I came to this area during the course of our campaigns. To the glory of God, I want to say, every promise I've made here, I have fulfilled them. I don't want to talk about Ekpena as a whole. I don't want to talk about Ekpena as a whole. I only want to talk about Ahoada East. The Shiba Road, we did it where Chibudo Nwuche comes from. This one we have completed. We gave them a campus of Rivers State University, which will be commissioned this year, May, June. Tomorrow, we are going to one of them again to commission. As we are coming, you can see the dualization of Ahoada Road by Julius Berger. And to the glory of God, I want to say we are working on how we can extend it to the band to Obok by the grace of God. So what you will see is a total dualization from Ahoada to Omok. In fact, we have already almost completed the one from Omok to Ekpena in Imo State. So the people of Ahoada have stood with us all the time. Not necessarily because they are my in-laws, but because politically, they have never disappointed us in any election. And I believe now that we have fulfilled, they first of all fulfilled their own promise by voting for us. We have also reciprocated by fulfilling our own promise of providing the physical infrastructures. Ahoada will no longer be a rural area by the time they finish that dualization. Ahoada will be one of the cities as far as River State is concerned. By the time the university starts, of course, you know what will happen. People will be building houses for students to stay. Economic activities will come up. And these are things that make cities to come up. And so you must continue to have faith in PDP. It's the only party that has the hope for Nigerians. You have tried another party at the national level. They have failed you. Have they not failed you? Have they not failed you? I really wonder, those your sons and daughters, the remnants remaining in that failure party, what are they still doing there? What are they still doing? This their party was in power here. They never classified any chieftaincy. I came. I gave you 6 first class. 6 first class. I gave you. Even though they are not doing well, when I come for the reception, I hear people are receiving me on Saturday, is it not? Is it not? Is that day? I will talk with them that day. Today is for commissioning. We don't mix it up. We don't mix it up. So I will tell them that day how far they are not doing well. So, I'm happy. You have seen the failure of the federal government, promises upon promises. What we are getting is failure upon failure. And time has come, Nigerians must brace up and say, look, we can't continue with this. You have come out in your large numbers today to receive us for just commissioning, but you cannot complete this work without also mobilizing yourself in 2023 to make sure you vote out bad government. If you don't vote out a bad government, you are one of the bad persons. Do you understand me? So all of us must brace up to say, this suffering, God has helped us to survive. We can't continue. Will we continue? No. Do you want to continue? No. Because that the mere fact that God has made you to suffer does not mean you continue to suffer that way. PDP has the magic to change the failure of this APC-led government at the federal level. So let nobody deceive you again. PDP is fully prepared. While we are commissioning projects, the governors, all of them are meeting every day to hold convention. We are talking about delivering dividends of democracy. They are thinking whether it will work or not to hold their convention. If I know them very well, it's likely to not hold. They will give us one excuse again. May failure continue to be on their part. May failure continue to be on their part. And may success continue to be on the part of PDP. Say a louder amen. So, now we are providing the infrastructure. We are moving around now to tell you the basic project will soon start. And that is stomach infrastructure. Do you know what we call stomach infrastructure? Do you know what we call stomach infrastructure? Belle Kingdom. Do you know what I mean? Belle Kingdom. Because after doing all this Ekpena road and this, it's not human beings that will use it. If hunger kills you, can you use it? So we are now coming to remove that hunger, poverty. And it will be for all of you who have been patient with us. You know, when we came, we say we want to do projects. Some of you say, Kai, we're not going to chop, we're going to die. Now the time for you to chop has come. Do you understand me? This 1 year we have is chopping period. You know, all over the world, government has the responsibility to provide social welfare for you citizens. Do you understand me? There are those who may not have work. It's the responsibility of government to give them some stipends to them to keep on going until they get job. Do you understand me? So it is also our responsibility here to make sure most of you who may not be fully gained employment, most of you may not have been getting contract, for us to also cushion the level of poverty. Do you understand me? That's what we call stomach infrastructure. So now that we are finished, I have fulfilled the promises I've made. We are finished the internal roads in Odioku, Ahoada West. But let me also tell you, there are some boys who have been kidnapping people in that Ahoada West side. The road we are doing, and we have traditional rulers. We have youths. If I abandon that road, will it be good for you? How can our own boys, the road that will lead to your communities, you are bent on kidnapping the workers? Of what benefit? Every day is for the thief man. 1 day for the owner of the house. The day as they are kidnapping, they are happy. The day the law will catch them up, that is the end of them. That is the end of it. I don't understand how we be wicked to ourselves. Wicked to ourselves. So I just have to say that, tell those boys to leave the workers so that the communities there can have a good life. Any community without a road, they suffer a lot. Road is key to opening up communities. Road is key to bring our farm produce to the cities. I don't understand. So I felt I should also say this. The good work of CDCs and youth is to stop some of this little crime. Not to stop contractors from working. Not to go and kidnap workers who are doing work for us. That will not make our communities to be known. That will not bring development to our communities. So on this note, sir, let me invite the special guest of honor to come and talk to you, former National Party Chairman of PDP, a two-time governor of Kaduna State, senator. If you combine all this, 8 years governor, national chairman, senator, my brother, that is coming to Ahoada today and tomorrow, because of you, you people are very lucky. You people are very, so I invite the single senator, Ahmed Makarfi, to come and talk to you and commission the Ekpena Road. Thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency, Governor Nelson Wike, my good friend, Your Excellency, former Governor of River State, Celestine, distinguished members of the National Assembly here present, Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, I stand on all existing protocol. This is the second time I'll be commissioning project in River State. The first time was a secondary school when we were a caretaker committee. And since then, even before then, I have been monitoring, not just, you just cannot escape noticing. Even if you don't monitor, you must see it. The spate of project execution and commissioning in River State is unprecedented in any state in this country. And the kind of development going on here is a balanced development. What I refer to balanced development is that you see development in the cities, development in the rural areas, development in all sectors of infrastructure and social services, be them roads, schools, hospitals, other social programs. That is what we need in each state. That is what we need in this country to have a balanced development that would take Nigeria forward. Besides that, before I came, I just refreshed my knowledge of situation of things and found out how many flyovers we built, how many roads we built, how many schools, how many hospitals, and I look at the borrowing, no borrowing. Then I look at some places where you have one or two flyovers and borrowing that will take generation to repay, and a lot of noise is going on. A lot of noise is going on. Your Excellency, for those, and they are the majority, that appreciate what you are doing very, very well. Even those who may not acknowledge you are doing very well, I urge you to keep on doing what you are doing. We need this development for our people to come out of poverty. We need this development for peace and security. We need this development so that Nigeria can belong to the community of developed nations. Your Excellency, your language of stomach infrastructure, which is empowerment of people, is noble. Welcome. Not only rivers, we need it across our country. It's about not just giving fish, but teaching people how to catch the fish. I commend you for this program. If you had not mentioned it, I was going to talk about it because I read about it when at commissioning ceremony you mentioned it for the first time. And it is for you people to reciprocate. When you are taught how to catch fish, catch big fish. Don't go catching small fish. So that you can also teach others how to fish and catch fish. He mentioned the issue of security. Some, well, you are largely secured compared to where I come from. You are only mentioning one road, one area, where I come from. And of course, it's not PDP governing there. So I'm not surprised. We are unsecured all over. And it's not just where I come from. The zone where I come from, the Northwest Zone, is highly unsecured. And we have a president from Northwest Zone. It is regrettable. Therefore, the only way out is for PDP to come back to power. And we shall come back to power by God's grace. They will continue to be divided. We will continue to be united. Whatever are our issues, they are tiny, they are very minor, and we have the capacity as Democrats to lock our door aggregate them out and come out one strong united party and march forward and form the next government at the center and in entire state of this federation, if not in overwhelming majority of states of this federation, because we are realists. Your Excellency, I know what you are doing. Some know what you are doing for this party. Don't give up. But let it be known to those who should know also what you are doing. Because until people are informed, they will remain misinformed. It is very, very important. And that is why, under the leadership of our capable national chairman, Professor Senator Ayu, we must come together, work united, look at the situation across the country, and come out and match those in power and return to power come 2023. We are capable of doing that. It's a singular honor and pleasure to come to the area where Her Excellency comes from to commission project today and project tomorrow. It's an honor to me. And it happens to be where Right Honorable Chibudon comes from, the former Deputy Speaker. It's a great honor. Your Excellency, Rivers State is lucky. They have gotten you at the time that it needs you. Do not get tired. Work with your colleagues, work with your other leaders, so that together we can have a repeat, not only in Rivers, in all states across the country where we will capture, and at the national level at large. It is a pleasure to be with you. God bless you. And God bless the people of Ahoada and Ekpena communities where this project is located. God bless Rivers State. God bless Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you very much.
That was quite an impressive speech coming from the guest of honor, Senator Ahmed Makarfi, as they head towards the project stone.
In the name of God, the beneficial, the merciful, I have the singular honor and pleasure to commission this road constructed by Mr. Super Project, not just Mr. Project, Governor Wike of Rivers State, a pillar of our party, a great leader. God bless you. God bless the people of Rivers State. Construction of Ahoada-Ekpena Road, executed by the administration of His Excellency Nelson Wike, CON, GSSRS, Governor of Rivers State, commissioned by me, Ahmed Mohamed Makarfi, former Governor of Kaduna State, on this 3rd day of March 2022. To God be the glory. Thank you very much.
The National Anthem.
Thanks for checking out SYMFONI on YouTube. Please be sure to subscribe and like our videos for updates.